Rob, moving on, because
Yes.
right now I think you're doing quite a few things, but one of the things you're doing is you're writing a Sunday column for the Daily Mail online.
Yes, indeed.
And
Yeah.
you've got some very interesting views about Juan Mata from what I was reading yesterday. Are you brave enough to air them on this show?
I certainly am. The information.
I never doubted it.
The information is that if Marino's preferred three-man attacking scenario is Willian, Hazard, and Oscar. And I think it's only a matter of time before Juan Mata, your player of the season, possibly pun, obviously, will get a bit fed up. And
you think he might be Oski?
I don't think he's first choice. The word is things change in football. Two players could get injured. You don't know, but he's at the moment. From what we're hearing, he's not first choice. He's not dynamic enough in Jose Mourinho's world.
But, okay, can I ask you this directly? I mean, is that because what you're hearing from very, very good sources?
Yes.
Hang on, is that what you're hearing from very, very good sources, or is it just people who think they're in the know, adding two and two and making five? Because hang on, they all presume that Jose likes a physical player. Who, they used to have a go at Joe Cole for the same thing.
Yeah.
When actually we've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks. Well, he managed to be quite happy with Modric, who never tracks back, and Ozil, who never tracks back, and who are also very small and slight. Yeah. So a lot of us are saying, it's all baloney.
It's a very good question, and it goes back almost to the question you asked about how has journalism changed. The fact is, there's so much social media. There's so many people. There's more Chinese whispers than ever before. Where in the old days we were more able to get to the horse's mouth, to speak to a player, to get an opinion or a manager. It's all too much of it stage managed now, and you only get often told what they want you to hear. But some of us, through circuitous routes sometimes, not always the most obvious, still have a line in to people at the club, protagonists, players even. And, that's what we're hearing at the moment, or that's what I'm hearing from someone I would trust implicitly. Someone who told me, around Christmas time, as you well know, that Marino would be coming back to Chelsea. I don't profess to know everything that goes on at the club, but that's what I'm hearing at the moment.
Well, Lampard, you knew about the Galaxy.
Frank Lampard was going to LA Galaxy. He was on his way. The contract was almost signed. By March, Marino knew he was coming back just before, and he got on to Frank, constantly texting him, "Don't go, don't go." You got him for another season. So sometimes these things will eventually come out in the wash. But the Mata thing, I know it sounds crazy. I don't say this is the other thing people have to understand. When you write something, it doesn't mean you always agree with it. You're just saying what.
You're the messenger, so don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, I've got a few bullet holes, but hey ho.
But you're still like paint your wagon, mate. You're still rolling along.